Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Let's head into last night's sleep research and see how things turned out. Hope you all slept well. Getting ready to go into the weekend. Wonderful. Pretty much an exact full night of rest. It's good to see. Not as much slumbering as usual, but I will take it. At least seeing snoozing showing up regularly is boding well for fire research, so that's nice. Alright, 32 million drowsy power. We've got 7 spawns. We got no 2-star, so just 1, 3, and 4. So let's see who showed up. Alright, so we got Wobbuffet at Top Belly, which is new, so yay, new sleep style. Also, I think that's the last sleep style that I have for Wobbuffet. We got Flappy, we got Rattata. Oh, we got another new sleep style for Mareep, as it's just rolling back and forth. Rattata again. Raticate. Wobbuffet. And Jigglypuff trying to hide out. Alright. Nothing terribly interesting out of this group, but 2 new sleep styles do make me happy, because not getting a whole lot of them throughout the most of this week is kind of disheartening a bit when you haven't been here at all, and this is supposed to have at least 2 whole new species of Pokemon I normally don't see outside of the spots that I go to. But might just be that we just needed to get to enough drowsy power and get lucky enough with the sleep style. Hey, and there's Mareep's last. Alright. That is just an adorable sleep style. That is like what I totally expect when coming to sleep styles you expect out of Pokemon Sleep. Big fluffy sheep just rocking back and forth. Alright, right on the money. Alright, that takes care of our gathered Pokemon. Which one of you is hungry? Of course. Oh! I had to take that back. Nothing interesting. It's a shiny Jigglypuff. Didn't see it with its eyes closed. Alright. Well, that is certainly a surprise. Alright. My goodness. I know we've already got a good Ampharos, so this isn't anything special, but more candy is good. Boy, oh boy. I'm gonna have to watch the review on that. Watch the play-by-play. So I'm fairly certain that it just, I guess it had its eyes closed, and that it is so close in that pink and like very off pink. It's so hard to see. But awesome. I am happy to take home shiny Jigglypuff. Alright, we'll call it at that. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm fairly certain, like, this is what I'm kind of scanning by. So, little obfuscated by the white, snow-covered flora here, making it kind of look normal colored. And its eyes are closed, which is really the bigger giveaway. But hey, happy to be surprised. Alright. 1900 in research XP, making slow progress toward that rank up. Hoping to get through that by the end of the weekend, but it might be into next week. Relaxed nature. Mareep. Fiery herbs across the board. This is a skill-based Pokemon, so it's good to see that we don't have anything for berry finding on there. So we got skill trigger, ingredient finder, helping speed, inventory up, with energy recovery up. Okay. Take a look at the stats. It's not going to be the 99%, but doesn't look terrible. Maybe just middle of the road. Quirky. Honey across the board, so it's cool that it's another skill-based Pokemon. This one's got a mono ingredient setup. Low inventory count, so there's definitely room for improvement. No skill level up, but we're really just looking for skill trigger. Oh, helping bonus is also nice. Skill trigger, skill level up. Berry finding, I guess that's also good. And dream shard bonus with a no nature effect. That's also not terrible. I don't know that it's going to be as good as the Wigglytuff I've got right now, but at least it doesn't seem like it's bad. Which most of my shinies have been pretty bad. Alright. That'll be fun to check later. Okay, recovery. I've kept everybody on the team. Some more honey for today. Our reward stamp. Some additional sleep points. Still have my... That's right. I am at exactly... I said it yesterday, and I really didn't want to have to do it. Alright. Just gonna have to bump up my storage. I mean, I don't like having to been spending a lot of diamonds in the last couple of weeks. Well, we get our Jigglypuff Pokebiscuit back. But, I want to try to hold on to some more and not... I mean, in the last 3 weeks, I've had to bump up my ingredient storage to max. So really I've had to bump up, I think, Pokemon storage within the last month. So I'm gonna try to put a pause on really doing that. I mean, most of the stuff in there is premium items, so that's why I'm alright with it now. But I want to get back over 2,000 just to have that break in case of emergency. Okay, so we got some news. This was spoiled on social media for me last night, so do have a little bit to go over here. Legendary Pokemon Entei has been spotted near Greengrass Isle. It may be possible to encounter it soon during sleep research. We hope you're looking forward to this. Starting from May 20th, so we do have dates now. At 3 p.m. Note, Entei incense can be used starting from the time and date. Entei may still appear during regular sleep research on Greengrass or Taupe Hollow even after Entei research ends, but extremely rare. It's a snoozing type Pokemon. Yay! That works in my favor this week. Main skill is Helper Boost Fire. So I'm sure we'll get some details on that maybe in the next post, but looks like it's going to lay out the same way Entei does. Raikou. Still early. Please forgive me. Entei is a special Pokemon. You can only have one special Pokemon on your team. It's possible to befriend more, but they can't be on the team at the same time. It's a legendary rule. So everyone's going to, just like Raikou, everyone's going to get the same first Entei, and then anyone subsequent, then you're going to get something different. So we just know that's when we got Entei unlocked. Let's look more into the research event. Increased volcanic activity has been reported around part of Greengrass Isle. Follow-up research in the area around the volcano revealed bits of Entei mane that Entei left behind. According to Professor Neroli, he'll be able to conduct research into Entei's sleep habits if you collect lots of Entei mane samples during your sleep research. You can trade these Entei mane samples via the event exchange for new items, Entei incense, Entei biscuits, to help you see Entei sleep styles. The outline of the event. It's also a 2-week event, so we have plenty of time to work on it, just like we did for Raikou. During this event, you can collect samples of Entei mane to exchange in the event exchange for items like incense and biscuits. Also during this event, you'll be able to take on a set of 2 limited time missions for Week 1 and Week 2. Week 1 will last throughout the entire event, and Week 2 won't start until May 27th, running until June 3rd. So the 20th through June 3rd is the full event timing, starting from 4 a.m. Oh, yeah. So it is happening in Greengrass, so you're not having the option to go to Taupe Hollow if you were hoping to do some research there. So looks like I'll be able to go back to Taupe Hollow for 1 week for Fire Week, but then we're going to be hanging out for the next 2 weeks after that at Greengrass. So it's going to be a little bit before I'm back on Snowdrop. The exchange will be open until June 6th. So you've got a couple of extra days to clear out any extra mains you may have hanging out. Event details. Each time a Fire-type helper Pokemon brings you an ingredient during the regular help, you'll have 1 extra. So, more ingredients. Yay. The chance of Fire-type helper Pokemon main skill being triggered is multiplied by 1.5. It'll be good to have some of those ingredient collectors. The magnets specifically. Snorlax and Greengrass will have Lepa berries as one of its favorite berries, so you will be just fine being able to collect favorite berries with a just strictly fire only team. And a few Pokemon of different sleep styles will appear during sleep research regardless of the sleep type for that day. So you'll have pseudo, locked in balance to sleep, even though you may get something different. Certain Pokemon will more likely appear during sleep research. So week 1, we've got different effects for each week. Week 1 will have main skills boosted by 1. So if they're at level 1, they'll get level 2. I'm curious to see what happens if you're at max level. Does it go to above max? I want to find out. And main skills will be boosted by 3 for second week. So we got quite some power coming our way. That'll be fun. Looking forward to that. And on the second Sunday, drowsy power will be multiplied by 1.5. So there'll be that nice little extra boost to get that week started. Fire type Pokemon, so that includes this just to go over. We've got the Charmander family, the Vulpix family, the Growlithe family, Flareon, and the Cyndaquil family. We got Fire Week coming up, so it's an excellent opportunity to collect any of these other helpers to get on the team. So there will also be slightly greater appearance rates for those Pokemon, so even if you don't see them in Fire Week, you'll also see them during Entei research. Just because Entei is, I guess, helping them to come out of the woodwork. And then you've got breakdowns of how all of those items and things work, which should be identical to how it was for Raikou. So you can consult that news post if you have further questions. Wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. Seems like there's some fun little twists on what was learned from Raikou, and we're going to get some little bit more exciting bits going from week 1 to 2. So, looking forward. Community, how you doing today? 45. Much better. Always happy to see more reports. Okay. Some more sneaky snacking. We're down to 6 more sleep research styles for the next goal. So hopefully by the time that Entei gets here, or with Entei itself. Thank you, Eevee, for triggering your skill. Beware has been an absolute beast at getting some corn. Thank you, Walrein. Those extra 11 ingredients go a long way, especially when cooking. Let's see what we can make. Ooh, I got enough for the Dream Eater Butter Curry, which is slightly more powerful than the Limbercorn Stew. And I can throw some corn in there to power it up. Though that is going to eat through almost all of my tomatoes. That's fine. That's what the ingredients are there for. Enough of those ingredient triggers are just going to replenish things to make some of those more powerful dishes. Alright, a couple level ups on there too. Alright, Ultra 3. So, at this point, before I collect from Wigglytuff, I do want to make a team edit. Because I have had enough corn that I feel pretty good leaving Beware off the team for a little bit. And putting on our good old friend Gengar. And let's see, do we have enough finally? No, we're just short by a little bit. That's okay, I need to make some room. And then that's probably going to need to use... Let's use another 2. I just want to get it to 30 while it's on the team. So close. Okay. Literally just needed the one more candy. Alright. But that's at least going to unlock more fiery herbs, which is what I want. Because I would like to make some of the slowpoke dishes, and I'm running low on fiery herbs. So I'm going to let Slowpoke, let Gengar collect more fiery herbs, so I can then make the Slowpoke dishes. Wonderful. Skill trigger. I'm thinking it's almost about to be time that I should probably start using some of those main skill seeds, because while 7 energy is nice, would like to get Wigglytuff amped up a little more. So I'm going to look into the team a little bit later and see if it's about time. Alright. And a report in from yesterday's collection. The seal is actually really good. Second best seal I've got. Feel. So definitely going to hold on to that. For those of you that didn't see, it's a Berry Finding S, rank 10, speed of help up Pokemon with skill level up and energy recovery. So it's got quite a lot going for it as far as berry collecting. Not so much in the main skill activation, but for berry collecting, that's also going to be real good. So definitely worthwhile. And I got 2 more Pokemon to check out today. So exciting. Oh. Before I forget, because I've forgotten to do it a couple of times, make sure you favorite your shinies. Just to keep them safe in case you go into Master League and accidentally make a really bad decision. Just trying to save some heartache. And we've cleared a mission. Alright. Well, we're on track for clearing Ultra 4. Should definitely happen. Cooking's definitely going to happen, and as long as I get to bed on time at one point for the rest of the week, that will take care of that as well. Master 3 is the only one that's kind of iffy. May just not be something that I'm going to... What's going on there, Golem? Got a number poking through. Yeah, Master 3 might just be a little out of reach this week, strictly for the fact that I've got no other bonuses. So after this week, at least we'll be up to 5%. So that'll at least be helpful so that it just becomes a little bit more cumulative. But not that big of a deal. We'll have a nice little like rest of the month break from Snowdrop. But then once Entei's over with, we'll be back here for another couple of weeks. So, you know, at least we are set up for success, as they say. But that is what I have for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know how your week's going in the comments below. Let me know how excited you are or some cool things that you're stoked about for Entei research coming up. Because I'm excited. It's seems like it's going to be a good event, and I'm a little bit better prepared than electric types, so I feel a little bit better going into that. But I will see you back tomorrow for some more sleep research. But until then, sleep well.